There is nothing wrong with you. There's something wrong with the system. They tell you not to hug someone who's hurting, not to express love to someone who's lost all hope. They tell you your work is inadequate and you need to do more. Your soul is aching because you feel their pain and you know that your job is to keep them in line, but your purpose is to hold space for them to fall apart. To cry with them, scream with them, laugh with them. Your passion is to love their empty spaces until they remember their wholeness. Your joy is in listening to their stories and validating their experience. I know sometimes you go to bed at night carrying their fears, and that their demons lurk under your bed. I know you sometimes confuse their pain with your own because you're too exhausted to sort it all out. Maybe you wake up the next day still drained and you wonder where your patience ran off to. You don't even bother putting on the mask of "I'm okay" because you fell asleep with it still on. There's nothing wrong with you, my love. There's something wrong with the system. And you don't have to let society whisper in your ear that you're not good enough while you do the most important job in the world. Connect. One single moment of your presence is enough for someone to choose to live again. And so closing yourself off to try to protect yourself from the darkness is only making it worse for you. I know you're tired. I know. I've been there. This space is your time to let all of that go. Knowing that you are seen. I feel your frustration and your pain, and you can let it all go now. Just allowing yourself to receive. Do me a favor and wrap your arms around yourself for me. Really holding yourself tightly, and imagine that you're being welcomed in a warm embrace that will never cease. Because hugs aren't inappropriate, they're healing. They're necessary. So now it's your turn to be held. Now we need to give that love back to the system. Singularly, we cannot change the system, but collectively we can offer forgiveness to it. Forgiveness that it got out of hand. Mental health was much more complex than maybe we originally thought. Offering forgiveness to those who wanted to do it differently, but let comparison to these big insurance-run companies discourage them. Forgiveness to you for giving away parts of yourself, or maybe all of it, to a toxic, draining, and overwhelming workload. For forgetting our own needs, desires, ideas, our peace, our dignity, our confidence, our beliefs, our dream of being fulfilled and being in service, fading ever so slowly, that we sometimes can't remember why we ever even wanted this. I forgive you. There's nothing wrong with the system. There is actually no system. Only humans who collectively agreed that these are acceptable expectations. That we must suffer in order to help. That we can't win against the less than 1% who genuinely have malicious intent. There's something wrong with us. There's something wrong with the system. And over and over and over again. My precious angel, you don't have to live in hell in order to save people. In fact, you can't save anyone. You can only make yourself available to help when someone becomes ready to be saved. You can only make yourself available to help when someone becomes ready to be saved. So if you feel like you've gotten a little too used to the darkness, it's time to take back your life. Turn your face toward the light again and give up the burden of trying to save the world. Because you're not alone. You have angels and ancestors and guides and God helping you. And if you can allow yourself to receive all of that divine energy into your vessel, then you never have to be exhausted, because the love which comes from the divine is never ending and never failing. Let yourself receive that now, that divine, holy energy with every inhale. And every exhale. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Know that you are a precious, precious gift to this world. Please treat yourself as such, so that those around you can continue to benefit from your love. Blessings, Lightworker.